Hi folks, today I'm gonna tell you how I train my body. So for the people who pay a lot of money to get some big arms and all this kind of things, it is definitely not needed. You know, I told you folks, you only use maybe 5% of your uh, mind, your brain. You understand? And you can do a lot more with it. So for example, how I train my body. I just start training. I did start today. And I train without anything. I just train with my brain, with my thoughts. You know, I gonna push to a wall and I gonna think that I gonna break the wall and push it away. You know, it's in your mind. This is how I train. And believe me folks, the training I do is very, very heavy. You know, when I'm done with the first training, I'm crying. I'm crying out that I'm painful. You understand? That's how I train. So you can do with your mind much more than you think. That's why I'm telling you all the time, start to see what you don't see. Start to know what you don't know. So now today I'm talking about training my body, my arms, my legs, my everything. Without going to a sports school to pay money for it. It's not needed, folks. It's not needed. Take a brick outside and think that it weighed 100 kilos. And start to train. Try it. Start to think with your mind that it is more weight than you got in your hand. And you will feel this 100 kilos in your hand. And you will push it. But it's a mind thing, folks. It's easy. You think I'm crazy? Try it. Go down on the floor and push yourself 10 times. Push yourself up. Do push-ups. But think that there is someone on your shoulders. And you can decide how many kilos. And stay and think this. And train. And you will see what will happen. You don't have to go to a sports school. It's not needed, folks. Really. It's paying money for nothing. And you can get a nice body without paying nothing. You understand? You only have to know how to do it. It's easy. Just think how strong you are. It got everything to do with your brains, folks. And you use maybe only 5% of it. Nothing more. There is so much more you need to know, and you don't know because the 5%, and that's it. Nothing more. Well, the day that I met God, whoa, man. All my things in my brain start to work. Everything start to work. And I think, whoa. I was locked up in my head, you know? Like you are. You all. I'm telling you, folks. You use only 5%. And where's the 59? Or the 95? Where is it? It is the not knowing part of you. And it is in your brain and you don't use it. Because you don't know it. You never know it was there. So when I train my body and I think all the kilos. And while I'm thinking it, I feel all the kilos I'm pushing up. But I got nothing in my hands. You understand? I can walk with heavy weights on my feet, thinking that I got this on my feet. Try it, folks, and you will understand what will happen. It really will happen. You can do so much more with your mind, but you are mindless. I'm telling you, with the training I do, I am crying when I'm done. I am painful. The next day I cannot walk, I cannot sit, I cannot stand, I can do almost nothing. Without nothing? Yes! In my mind. Think that you grow. And you will see yourself grow. You people don't know really nothing. What you can do with your mind. I'm telling you, folks, this what I'm telling you is very, very real. You can do much more, but you don't know how. So I'm telling you how. But you need someone. Again, there I come. You need God. You need to walk in Jesus Christ. It's the only way He can give you the thoughts. And you will power train like no one did ever before in his life. You will be sweaty and it will be painful. And you will feel any part of your body trained very well. Well, that's the same thing when you step into Jesus Christ. You understand? It's spiritual. You go into Jesus Christ or you will never meet God. It's all spiritual. For now. Because God will come in flesh and blood. Like you are. And I am. You understand? Then he is no spiritual being anymore. Then he is God in living life for your eyes. And you people will kneel down and be so sorry that you did not listen. But again, folks, this is about your body, your training. If you like to train, you don't have to go to a sports school. Really. You don't have to. Train with your mind. Think that you got weights on your arms and lift it. And you will feel something coming into your hand, and it is really heavy. And you will lift it up. And then you finally will understand that you got a part of your brain wake up. So I try to wake you up in any kind of way, but you need to listen to it. To wake up everything in your brain, you need God. I can tell you how to wake you up, but still you need God. But you people only use 5% of your brains. And the 95? You don't know. You don't know what more you can do. Well, folks, if you walk with God, you really can move mountains. It's no joke. It's real. You can move mountains. You can do things unbelievable. You can speak unbelievable. You can think unbelievable. You can do things and they are unbelievable. You can tell people what will happen and the people will laugh in your face, and the next day this one did fall or something. You understand? Because yesterday I told her you will fall, and she was laughing, and the next day she was in the hospital. She fell. So you can do with your brains much more than you think. But you need God. You cannot do it without God. If God was not with me, I cannot tell you this kind of things about your brains and that you use only 5% and nothing more, you know? Because I didn't know nothing. Maybe I did use 1% of my brain. I don't know. But now I use all my percents. 100%. My whole brain is working, and it's working fast. You want to gain power? Do it with your brains. You don't need sport schools. You don't need heavy weights. You don't need to pay for nothing. Just start to train with nothing and think that you got many weights on your body. It's a mind thing, folks. And you know what's funny? What is more funny? Your muscles start to think that it is really that heavy. So it produces power in your body. You understand? Something is happening in your mind, and it start to come into your body, and it start to work. You know? It need your mind think it need more power, and your body gonna make more power. And this is how I will train. I need nothing from you people. I don't have to go to schools. That's why I told you I don't need your church, I don't need to believe, and I don't need the Bible. I don't need your money, I don't need nothing, folks. I don't need to be mind controlled by you people. Go away. Leave me alone. But you want to train your body? Do it without weights. And start to think in weights. And you will get the weight. And you will train with it. And you will see what it does in your body. And will you grow? Oh, definitely you will grow. Definitely you will grow. It is just the mindset you put in. You want to become really big? Then you need heavy weights. And it works. You will become big. Do you need anabola, steroiden? No! No, you don't need it. That's poison. Some people I look and I think, whoa man, this is not bodybuilding, this is monster building. Some people are not normal. You know, and I don't like that. I like a good body, good muscles, so that you can see that you use everything in your body. Everything. But start to try this, folks. Stay home. Don't go to a bodybuilding room. You don't need it. You don't need to buy any weights. Put the weights in your head. Start to train. Start to think how heavy it is. And it will be that heavy. And you will scream. You will understand you need nothing. And you get the training you want. And on the end, you will scream. And the next day, even you will not stand up. Because your body did find something new inside of you. And it works. You think I'm joking? Try it. And you will open something in your head it never did go open. Because you never knew it. Now you know. Now you know how to train. Really heavily training. And it's no joke, folks. You can do with your mind a lot and lot more. I just saw it when I saw God. Then I started to understand and started to learn. Whoa, I did not use much of my brain. I think I did only use 1%, 2%, not much. And when God did come to me, I started to feel something else. Outside my body, in my brain, in my blood, in my everything. So you can train heavily without the heavily things in your hands, but the heavily things in your head. Try it, folks. And you will get a nice body. The body you want. Think of the body you want and start to train for it. Without weights. You don't need it. You can take a stone and you can think 60 kilos. And you will feel 60 kilos. Pick it up like 60 kilos. You think 60 kilos and you take the stone and you start to put it up. 60 kilos. You think I make a joke? It's real, folks. You can do with your mind much more. I try to give you this kind of things. You know? Because I know. That's why I'm telling you. You use not much of your brains. 95% of your brains you even don't use. Nothing of it. It's resting all the time. It never works. So now I want to wake up some part in your brain you did not use. It's about power. Think in power. And you will become more powerful than you ever was and ever will be. It got everything to do with your brains. Think heavily. But it's good what I say, eh? Think heavenly. You cannot do it without God. The things I do, you cannot do it without God. You need God in it. Or your brain will never wake up. It's only God who can do this. He can let your brains work than ever before. Till next time, have a nice training. Try it. And you will come back on this channel and you will say, whoa man, how do you know these kind of things? And it works. And the next day, yes, I did wake up and I did scream in my training. It was more heavy than ever. And normally I pay to go to a sports school. But now I did train with my brain. And it was more heavy than in the sports school. And I did pay a lot for it. But today I met you. And it's free. It cost me nothing. And I did get the best training ever. You understand, folks? Now, have a nice day. And if you like a good body, you want to train your body, do it with your mind. It's the best way to train your mind, because you open your mind, and not in yoga and all this kind of shit. We don't need this, really. It is calling the devil, eh? It's like some trance you go in. It's not good, folks. No yoga. That's another training. You don't need this. Because in that time you will not stand on the side of God, but the devil. Yoga. Watch out for yoga. It is not good. But hey, that part of your brain you can use also. But that part of the brain I don't want you to use. Don't do it. You want to train your body? You want to become strong? You want to see results? Start to train my way. And you will train together with God. And you will understand what there is more. What you never saw in your life before. You never know it. Because no one never told you. And if no one tell you, then no one will know it. So I'm telling you can do with your brains a lot more. But again, you need my master, my teacher. You need to go my school. My school is not from this world. Like the church is not from this world. I mean, the book I have is not from this world. And the Father I have is not from this world. But he is with this world. But he's not from this world. So folks, start to train. Open up your mind and find new things. What will happen in your body? How strong you are. You can be very strong in thinking, but you don't think so. I'm telling you like this, folks. I'm telling you, you only use 5% of your brain. 5%, nothing more. Now I'm telling you how you can train your body, how you can become powerful, strong, with results. You will feel pain you never did feel in your life before. How heavy the things are you take, you never took it with your brain. Try to train my way. My way is God's way. I know it from God. That's why I'm telling you. Want a nice body? Train for it. But you don't have to take nothing. It's the part of your brain you did not use. That's it, folks. Try it, and you will understand. Whoa, this man, he is so right. Why did I not know? Because you did not walk with God. That's why you did not know. And the children of God will tell you everything. Well, folks, this is not so important to have a nice body and all this kind of things. But I'm telling you how far you can go with your brains. And that's why I'm telling you, go into Jesus Christ. It's a part of your brains. You can go into that body and you will love it. And you will meet God. But you need to go into Jesus Christ. He told you. It's in your Bible, folks. Through Jesus Christ, you only can come to the Father. Through Jesus, through Jesus Christ, through Jesus Christ, you can only come to the Father. Through Jesus Christ. Not with Jesus Christ or around Jesus Christ. through Jesus Christ. So you need to go into the body of Jesus Christ, and then you will meet the Father. So first you need to be like Jesus Christ. You need to think like Him. You need to do the things like Him. You need to talk like Him. You need to see the things. You need to hear. You need to speak, love, everything like Jesus Christ. Don't lie, don't steal, don't kill, don't rape, don't sit on your money, and tell always the truth. Be peaceful and helpful. Let people feel when people are wrong. Let them know that they are wrong. And if it is alright, they never do it again. But you need to let them feel that someone did something wrong to you. So punish him a little bit lightly. But don't be mad. You know, when I do this by people, then people say, "Are you still mad?" And then I say, "I was never mad. I was disappointed. I was sad, disappointed." It's some kind of love, eh? Sad and disappointed. Mad got to do with hate. So I will never be mad. I will always be disappointed or sad. Or speechless in the things I see. I will never be mad. I got no reason. When you hit me or stab me, that day maybe I will die if you stab me on the right place. But even then, I will not be mad. And even then, in pain, I will tell you that I am sorry. And you did stab me, and I will tell you I'm sorry. How deep will this hurt you in your soul? Because I told you, folks, I come for your souls. So if you stab me, then I will say in your face, I am sorry. How deep will this hurt you? It's a soul thing, huh? For me it's easy to crush your soul. But I do it in love. But it will hurt you deeply. You will think and hear my voice, and then you will think, whoa, I did stab this guy, and this guy told me that he is sorry. And he don't need to be sorry, it is me who did stab. This is how I go after your souls, folks. Watch out for the children of God. They are really very powerful, and they thinking really good in everything what they say. If you stab me, then I will be sorry. Till next time, folks. Start to learn from the things you don't see. Start to know the things you don't know. And you will know the things you really don't know, and you will see the things you really don't see. Understand me?